Hello, everyone. Welcome to our mini marathon of Halloween adventures. I am Stella Luna. I will be your producer for today and a player at this table. Welcome on in. We're going to be running 2 games here tonight. The very first one is going to be Honey Heist, Vault of Horrors.
Ooh.
And spooky! This game will be facilitated by GM and bear enthusiast Zach Devs, also known as Z, as you can see over here. No, this way? Yeah. There you go. Before we jump into it, I want to say shout out to our Patreons. Thank you all to all of our Patreons for all your support. Because of them, everything that we do here is possible. You can check out the link there in the chat if you're interested in being a Patreon and seeing what all the fun stuff that you get, other than my undying love, because you get that automatically. Yay! So themes that are going to be relevant for this session here today are going to be crime, supernatural, mystery, wealth, class, and suspense. You can see them at the top of the screen here. And we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it and introduce ourselves. Please tell me about who you are, where you can find you, where we can find you, and a little bit about your character that we're playing here today. And I'll go ahead and start. I'm Stella Luna. I'm a TTRPG producer and performer. You can find me at Stella Luna TV on all social media, Stella Luna here on Twitch. And today I'll be playing Turio. I'm a grizzly bear. I'm muscle, which means I work out, and unfortunately I'm incompetent. That is my descriptor, some would say, but I don't put it on my resume. And if it's not on my resume, it's not true, right?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. We'll jump over to, oh no, I got people's in the wrong, okay, I put people in the wrong stuff. But we're gonna jump over to Dom, please. Whoa.
Oh no, what have I done?
I'm just yeeting you across the screen. I was hoping it wouldn't show in live, but
Don't worry. Just pretend that my hair and everything just followed wherever I was whooshed. Like it followed all the physics and it was good. All right. Hi everyone. I'm Dom. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch as Metazoa54321. I am a composer and a writer. I make music, and I play in TTRPG sometimes for fun and all that good stuff. I'm going to be playing as Mike, Ike, and different names depending on the occasion. Their pronouns are they, them. They are a panda, and they are a face, which I believe means I am like the most front-facing and just like I deal with people somehow.
yes. Excellent. Thank you so much. We'll hop over to A Minstrel's Tale.
Hello, everyone. I'm Momo, and you can find me on Twitter at A Minstrel's Tale, as well as on Twitch at Minstrel's Tale. I go by Shibe, and I am playing Nita, who is a honey badger thief that's very slick, has some cool shades, you know. Very excited to be playing Honey Heist for the first time with all these amazing people here today. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for having me.
Also, I love your shades so much. They're such
So
a
good.
good mood. Oh my god.
Thank you.
We'll hop.
Thank-
Oh, sorry.
Thank the dice.
Yeah, exactly. If you're unfamiliar with Honey Heist, basically you roll dice to determine your outfit, and Nita got cool shades, so it's part of its mechanics. Yeah. We'll hop over to a Neon Raiden. Sorry.
Hi everyone, my name is Abby, otherwise known as Neon Raiden. You can find me on Twitter at neon_Raiden. I'm a voice actor, and like Nita, this is my first time playing Honey Heist, and this is also my first stream game, so really excited to be here and happy to join you guys. Thanks for coming out.
Yay!
Hey,
Oh my
good
gosh. Excellent. Welcome.
I forgot to mention my character. I'll be playing as Shahad. He's a honey badger and a thief. Some call him unhinged. Well, they say unhinged. I say fun.
For sure. Can confirm.
Awesome. Thank you. Next, we have Miscellanea.
Oh my God. Hello. I am Miscellanea or Carrie or Ms., whatever you want to call me. I am on the internet as Miscellanea, sometimes streaming on Twitch. I am playing Rudo, and Rudo is a slick black bear hacker. And she is wearing a top hat. She lost her monocle, okay? And she's wearing a fluorescent, pretend this is yellow, fluorescent yellow, pretend it's a t-shirt, and some bell bottoms. And that's it, yeah.
Love it. I love the accent. As soon as you started talking, I was like, shit, I need to upgrade my accent. My character is now going to have a southern accent.
That's gonna be good.
You better say it the whole game.
I'll try my best. And last but not least, our facilitator, the greatest bear enthusiast in the entire galaxy, Zach Devs.
Hi, I am Zach, aka Z. You can find me on Twitter at ZachDevs. I write poetry. I pop up on streams that aren't mine, but I am super stoked to be here. This is my first time running a game on stream, second time on stream, it's gonna be a blast. We're just gonna have some chaotic fun on this Halloween Eve, as it were. So, and with that, do you want to head in?
Yeehaw.
Yeah. Yeehaw.
Howdy.
Yeehaw.
All right. Very cool. My dog just barged into the room and left the door open. So at some point, I'm gonna have to go close that.
That's a sign. That's a sign to go right in, right?
But fuck it. Let's go. Right. So. Bears.
I want to start every campaign ever with just bears.
Bears. The concept. So, hello, my bears. We are currently in the back of a seedy bar. Who wants to name this bar? Does anyone have a good name?
Oh, the slippery slope.
The Slippery Slope?
Yes.
Yes.
How could it be anything else after that?
That
I'm
was
so
so
sorry.
fast.
Everything else pales in comparison to that.
You just had that ready.
Yes.
Amazing.
What I do.
It's the best. So, welcome to the Slippery Slope. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is it 5 of you have been here at the Slippery Slope before. We're gonna say that you're already a crew. What are we doing here? I know you're here to meet a contact. How are we chilling? Go ahead and walk me through it. Let's start with Shahad.
Shad's probably he's kind of just relaxing as one normally does at a bar. Bottle of beer in his little honey badger claw, I should say. Just relaxing, kind of posing that he's that guy.
That guy
That guy.
positive or that guy negative?
Take that however you will. He's simply that guy.
He's that guy. Okay, I love that. And in the sort of honey badger frame of reference here, what is Nita up to?
Yeah, imagine Nita is like kind of posted up at the same table next to their buddy Shahad, drinking some mead, because it's honey based, and snacking on some peanuts as well.
Nice. No, we love it. We love it.
They have their shades on all the time.
Yeah.
Nita is that bear.
That bear. Arguably not a bear, but
Yes, but definitely
barely.
not a bear.
Definitely not. All right. And moving right along, what do we find Rudo doing?
Rudo is also, sitting near her buddies and her buddies And she is probably sipping on a rose-scented mead, also along the mead line. Just looking around, leaning slickly. Considering their plans for this upcoming gala.
Noted. And with you, of course, would be Tulio. Tulio, what you up to?
Well, I'm a fucking bear, right? So I'm just sitting on the floor next to Rudo, and I've got a pile of salmon right in front of me. And I've got a bib thing. Is bib specifically for babies, or is there like an adult? Okay, I'm wearing a bib right
Like
now.
a lobster bib, maybe?
Yeah. Okay. It's a lobster bib, and it says... Help me out here.
Does it have a salmon on it instead or something?
Does it have a fish joke on it? Like
Yeah, it has
joke?
a fishing joke. What does it say?
It's like women want me fish fear. Like,
yes.
Bib instead of the hat.
Yeah.
Fish army.
Yes, it says all of those things. And wearing underneath that, I am also wearing a powder blue frilly jumper, peach velour Y fronts. And if you don't know what Y fronts are, we had a very interesting session 0 where we Googled what Y fronts are. And they're basically like the hammock, like, they're like panties, but like athletic.
Like jock straps with a butt.
Yeah. So I'm basically wearing a velour. If you don't know what velour is, we also Googled that.
Oh my gosh, it's velour.
Yeah, so that's basically, so I've got this like jock strap on that's peach colored and made out of like bathrobe material.
Sounds
fancy.
comfy.
This is certainly a choice.
Oh, I didn't choose this. We rolled dice for this.
Yeah.
Oh no, the dice chose for you, and they certainly made a choice.
Yeah, they really
did,
did.
they did.
And I'm wearing a pink cowboy hat. Yeehaw. And I'm just digging into this pile of fish.
It's so sloppy. It's getting everywhere. The floor is sticky. And there is one more bear with you all. That'll be Mike, Ike, and what are you doing, my panda friend?
So first a quick question. What is the size of the doorway to the bar?
I would say it for the slippery slope. I would say it's a good 7 feet high, big enough for any type of patron who is below 7 feet. There is, in fact, a downward, partially slick slope from the door.
Okay. There's a downward slope.
It goes like this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So right now, there is like what looks like something almost approaching like 12 feet trying to like get through the door. It is 3 beige tuxedo coats stitched together very crudely. And you can see it trying to like just inch its way roughly underneath without like heavily tearing through the very crude and rough stitching that is holding together these shirts. And anyone who would be close by would be able to hear, okay, you have to lower it now. I'm trying to lower it down. No, I'm telling you, you can just crouch down and you can, I'm just saying we can do this simply. There's just a lot of like internal arguing. Some might say they're having like a kind of like internal crisis of their own. Anyone who was close by would be able to pick out 3 disparate voices coming from this like amalgamation of tuxedo shirts with tartan Y-fronts on as it's trying to like force its way down into the bar.
I want you to know the bar music is not that loud. We're talking, there's a jukebox there. You just hear on a dark desert highway, and like everyone in the bar can kind of hear what you got going on. But with you stumbling through the door, the 5, maybe more of you have in fact gathered here at the Slippery Slope, and you are here, of course, because you are all part of the same criminal syndicate and group here to pull off the greatest heist of all time. You are in fact waiting for your contact who's going to walk in the door. I'm going to use my door as a sound effect, and it's totally not an excuse to just close my door.
Wow, such immersion.
It's
This
like
is-
I'm really there.
Okay, grab the honey. I'm just kidding.
Ha ha ha.
We're ha-haing. In walks your contact, Tommy Bananas. You see a sloth bear walk in with it's a fedora with bananas on it, and he walks in. He's got this like nice trench coat on, kind of swaggers, and stops at your table. Are you all seated together at this point?
I'm sitting on the floor, but I'm sitting next to everybody.
And Rudo is sometimes reaching down and picking a piece of salmon from Tulio's stash.
The contact, Tommy Bananas, maybe eyes that, and he's just like, ugh. He's smoking a cigarette. Like, oh my god. And he sits down, cool ways, he turns the chair around and like leans on it like this. He's like, well, tonight's the night. We got the plans for the house right here, and he slides a folder right to, I'm gonna say he slides it over to the hacker of the group. That's you, Rudo. And he says, now listen, we already did the research. Madame Dupont's honey farm. We're talking the biggest jackpot in all of the northeastern United States. We are, by the way, in New York. Tonight there's gonna be hundreds of people there. We're talking rich tycoons. We're talking regular country folk. It's upstate. It's all sorts of characters. But the important thing is that you all get in, find out where this jackpot is, and get out with it. Because rumor has it, Madame Dupont is not joking about security this year. So let's keep that in mind. He pulls out his keys and says, I'm going to be picking you up at exactly, what time is it? What time are we starting our heist? Do we want to say?
It's a crisp 2 p.m. right now.
It's a crisp 2 p.m.
Uh-huh.
He says, I'm going to be picking you up at exactly 5. All right? Be outside, because if you're not there in 15 minutes, I'm driving away. I also have a big trunk for the jackpot. It might be big, it might be small, we don't know, but this is the most valuable honey in the world. All right? So you all got your disguises?
Oh, yeah. Like straighten my bow tie. Oh yeah, ready to go.
John flicks a hand through his wig, his golden blonde wig.
There's like a giant like mask just kind of like bending over and trying to like wave down at you. Say, isn't it great? I made it myself. I helped. someone says,
Did your belly button just yell at me?
what you heard whatever you needed to hear. I'm the
Alright.
legs.
It's a good disguise.
Oh yeah, this is gonna go off amazingly.
Thank you. I made it myself. I also helped. I was there for moral support and most of the stitching.
I can barely tell how many voices there are there.
Barely.
Mm.
It's beautiful, Mike Eikend.
Just my cowboy hat. Yeehaw.
All right. Tommy pulls out a napkin, hands it to you, and he's like,
I eat the napkin.
Be
Are you
careful
going to
what you
share
give
that?
to Tulio.
"Yeah, no kidding. You sit in the back, okay?"
All right.
Make sure when you pick us up, you bring some salmon.
Where do I get salmon?
Where-
From a river?
We're in New York. You can find anything anywhere here.
Okay. All right. He says, I'm gonna go get the car. All right.
And the salmon.
Now, I want you to choose. Do you want a fast car? Do you want a powerful car? Or do you want a stealthy car?
There's one for each of us?
Oh no, I have 3 cars. You don't get any cars. I have the car.
Could you put all the cars together and we could have a fast, powerful, stealthy car?
No, unless someone knows how to do that. Does anyone have? Do you want to try?
No, I just know how to steal things.
Okay.
Stitch this
I
together.
could try to physically bend them together.
You could bring the cars and I could steal one, and then we could have 2 cars instead of 1.
A car's basically a dumpster, right? I'm very good at smashing dumpsters.
Like a dumpster on wheels.
Okay. Well, listen.
Right.
You all are the experts. I'm mostly here for moral support and to tell y'all what to do. So, if you want, I got the 3 of them parked out back. If you want to go check it out.
I've got some leftover wire, and I can stitch it together.
Who's talking about stitching all the time here?
It's just me. And
Alright.
me. And me.
The Tommy Bananas does in fact like walk out back and like gestures toward it and says, "Take a look. Take your pick, or if you want to do something to rig up your own special ride, be my guest. Just make sure I can still drive it."
All right. Let's go see these mighty steeds that we could ride into our destination.
You do in fact open up the door to see 3 mighty steeds. For a powerful car, we got a huge, like the Ford, it was like an F-350 or something, just enormous. There's spikes on the wheels. There's a fast car, which is it is the shape of a horse, and it's a motorcycle, but it has enough seats for everybody. It's just long like that. And then you have a stealthy car, which is an invisible car.
Like
Where is
literally invisible.
It's literally invisible.
I
You
try
can
to
tell
s-
it's there.
I try to sit inside the car. Am I also now invisible?
Or is it like a Wonder Woman situation?
You are just kind of floating in the air.
Damn.
Wow.
I kind of like the motorcycle.
Hmm.
Do we agree?
But I mean, they're all great. I don't let me sway it.
I mean, if I may cast my vote, I would very much like this one. And I stand in front of the dumpster that's parked behind the cars. I'm just like, this looks like a mighty good vehicle. I like this one.
Oh, Tulu, you might be onto something over there.
Would you be willing to push it?
I
'Cause
mean, I
it-
could.
It has no motor, so we have to make sure that it can go.
What if
Yeah,
we attach that to the motorcycle?
Oh, that's perfect.
Nita, you're so smart.
Yeah.
So where's this car and the beige big waving inflatable tube man just freaking trips over the invisible car.
Oh no! It's just
Oh.
like a tower of cups. He's like, Tommy Banana is like, wow, okay, if you don't need me, if you're gonna take the dumpster, but I'm
No,
only
no.
Okay. Rudo's gonna go look for some rope. Is there rope
you would find rope. Do you want
or
to
chain or a chain?
Do you want to roll me a little bit of a bear to sniff out some chain? So
I failed. I rolled a 5.
you rolled a 5, so you're gonna have to. You got frustrated. You're gonna be moving a point from criminal to bear. That leaves you, I believe, with 2 criminal, 4 bear. Right?
Okay.
Nice.
Can you explain the bear criminal
Yes.
thing?
So for those in chat who have not played or witnessed the playing of Honey Heist before, all of the players here have 2 stats: bear and criminal. All of the experience of a living person can be described in one of 2 ways: bear, criminal. They started off with 3 and 3, and throughout the game, they will be rolling their dice to see whether they succeed or fail, succeed or fail at something. So if they end up failing, they will be moving a point from criminal to bear in frustration. If their plan goes off without a hitch, it goes the opposite way, bear to criminal. Now, they have certain ways of evening out their points, but that may or may not come up. We'll see in time and bring it up again whenever it happens. So yeah, and it's a D6 system. They have to roll under their score. Dun, dun. Thank you, Grant Howard, for Honey Heist. So you failed. You didn't find a chain. You did find one of those candy necklaces. You found 2. Let's give you 2.
2 candy necks. So like the stretchy kind with the crappy candy on it. Well, for me, it's crappy. I'm sorry if anybody actually likes it. Well, I don't think these will attach the dumpster to the motorcycle.
No, not at all.
Does anybody want to eat them? They're kind of dusty.
From the fallen chest of the beige man, thrusts like a thing of like twine. It's like, use some of this. It works really well. The head says,
I could take those necklaces off your hands if you want.
And Rudo hands them to Tulio, takes the twine from Mike Ike and then starts running around the dumpster to make, I don't know, with the twine to make a rope around it.
Yeah.
Yes. Are we attaching it to the motorcycle?
That was a fantastic idea.
Yes, I would like to help.
Then what we're going to go ahead and say is, can you both roll me? Would you call this criminal? I would call this a criminal activity.
We are stealing the dumpster.
We're definitely stealing the dumpster.
We don't own this dumpster.
No. The slippery slope is going to have a bad time with their trash.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a them problem.
It will be. So go ahead and you can roll me a 1d6 each. And if either of you passes, it'll work.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 5.
Ooh.
Well, it did work out for Rudo, but Nita, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to move a point, criminal to bear. That would leave you now. Did I say that right? Oh yeah.
I was inspired by Rudo and just wanted to become more bear-like.
You do feel more bear-like. In fact, Rudo, however, you get to move a point the opposite direction.
I'm evened out again.
Mm-hmm. And you are now less of a bear than Nita.
You're now equally criminal as you are bear.
And having rigged up this dumpster to this 5-seated motorcycle, thanks to the help of Mike, Ike, and their twine. Tommy Bananas gets in the driver's side and puts in the keys, and whenever you are ready.
Oh yeah. I hop on right away. I'm very excited.
Shahad hops on right after Nita.
And Rudo gets into the dumpster.
So,
Wait, are we? So we have Tommy, Nita, and Shahad all like hugging each other on the motorcycle.
Yes.
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 Okay.
I'm so excited, Shahad. This is my first time on a motorcycle.
Me too.
Forgot they're both honey badgers too.
Oh, okay. That. Oh, yeah. That makes
This is
sense.
gonna be great.
I was
Yeah,
imagining them as
no.
full-size bears. I was like, okay, yeah. This works.
No, but they said there's enough seats for everyone.
There is, yeah.
It's a long motorcycle. It's great.
Yeah, it is a
Oh.
long motorcycle, and not all the seats are being used because Rudo's in the trash can right now. So
I'm gonna hop on behind Shahad.
Yes.
all right, the dumpster opening is in front of us, just about 5 paces. What's 5 paces? All right, I think I see it, and the beige creature dives like head first into the dumpster, like it's one of those sandworms in like sci-fi.
like a dune sandworm. Yeah, like
Yeah.
cups go flying everywhere. Amazing.
Is there anything
I think you
interesting in
made
the
it.
dumpster?
We're gonna go ahead and say that you find a silver spoon.
Okay.
3. And Mike, Ike, and you were saying something.
What are we looking for?
Oh, I was asking if you were saying something.
Oh, no. I think we're good. They're just kind of like trying to freaking balance in there.
Are the legs kicking out? Like
Yeah. So now it actually
With
looks
head
like
first?
one of those like, it's like I'm being driven from Walmart. I'm the
Wait, so aren't you
inflatable
wearing
tube.
Y fronts?
Yeah. So they're
Okay.
like all out in the. in the
Oh my
breeze.
gosh.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And
all
they're
just trying to-
tartan, which means
I love
tartan's
that.
like
The
plaid,
plaid,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Glad, yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Nice.
With that, Tommy Bananas revs up the motorcycle and says, "Next stop, upstate New York." And you just hear as the dumpster is dragged along the streets of Manhattan.
Nice.
Rudo, I want to tell you about that silver spoon, just so you know it is pristine.
Okay.
Make of that what you will.
Whoa.
uh,
Is that a murder weapon or something? Why is it so clean in a dumpster? I have so many questions.
Oh yeah.
Leaving the slippery slope, you all arrive, and so you leave the city. You end up upstate, where there is, it becomes more suburban, maybe a little bit more rural. You see just like very expensive looking lawns, golf courses, and then you come across this honey farm, and this looks like it's a very expensive looking estate. It has like one of those parking rotundas where people get dropped off by valets. People are coming out in all sorts of costumes. You see at least 12 Elvises. There you see there's a security guard at the front. There's something that you will have to probably get closer to take a proper look at, but it's looking like people are being stopped at the door and asked for stuff. So you pull up. The dumpster gets stuck kind of on like a corner. And Tommy's like, you can just get out here.
Thanks, Tommy.
Thanks, Tommy.
And my pleasure. I'll pick you up at 5, did I say?
Something like that, Mr. Banana.
Please. Mr. Bananas was my father.
I was just trying it out. I didn't really.
Yeah, no,
mhm.
it was worth a try. Yeah, he whips like he takes a whip and he like whips the motorcycle and frees it from the dumpster. The dumpster topples over. It's just gonna stay there for the rest of the game. And with that, he drives away, and he will be back within a couple of hours. So you are at Madame Dupont's honey farm estate. You do see distant farms where there are beehives. You assume there's bee keepers walking around, spraying stuff. I don't know how those do. And a lot of people. You can already hear like the chatter from inside. But
And they're all human except for us.
Oh no, we're definitely human.
No, we're human.
You're not.
Yeah.
I've got a hat.
See, Tulio's human.
Got the shades, humans wear shades.
I'm
Some-
wearing peach velour Y fronts. Only a human would be so confident of this abomination against nature.
I'm 12
Yeah.
feet tall.
Yeah, there's some tall humans out there.
Exactly.
You're just one of the tall ones.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't see anything. Can you pull me out? And the entirety of the being, Mike, Ike, and all of them are just like trying to like do the reverse of what they did to get in. They're just like, when you see like a slinky going down the stairs, they're trying to do something like that to just try and get him back front facing.
A lot of people are
Can you
looking.
give Mike, Ike, and a hand? Mike, Ike, and a hand.
I've got 2 hands. I bring out like these giant. I'm a grizzly, so I'm fucking huge. I reach over. I just tear the door off of the dumpster, and I reach down and I pick up the dumpster, right it upright.
It's like,
Would you like a hand there?
We're almost there. They're really trying. A little hand would be great.
All right, I'm not really sure where I should reach for. I
The
don't know if
middle-
my eyes, maybe I'm salmon drunk or something, but it looks like you have 3 tiny asses inside of this. I don't really know. I don't really want to reach it inappropriately.
the middle panda like reaches abruptly through like their tuxedo shirt and is like, yeah, just grab my hand here.
Reach in.
give me a bear roll to get Mike Ike out of this dumpster.
Hell yeah. Do I roll 1 die 6 or 2 die 6?
You're gonna roll. Let's give you 2 die 6, and you can take the lower one because this is technically a muscle act.
Oh, I rolled a 1 and a 2, so 1.
Amazing.
Nice.
You pass without success. I think, let me be clear about the rules. You can't, whenever it comes to successes, you can choose to move it if you want. You don't have to, but you can choose to move a point from bear to criminal if you would like, because of your flying success.
Yes. I would like to steal Mike, Ike, and from the dumpster.
Amazing.
Criminally.
You grab this panda, and Mike Ike and the whole world just like immediately turns upright, and you now see everything.
Yeah.
Wow, what's it look like out there? I don't know. Which part do you want to see? Just tell us about all of it. We should have put eye holes on all of this.
So to earlier, it was brought up the question, are they all human except for us? From what you can tell. And there is a line outside. Now that everyone is up and out of the dumpster and off of the motorcycle, you can see that there is a gargoyle at the door next to the security guy. And people are sort of like touching the gargoyle, and it's giving them tickets. It's like a little robotic gargoyle. Not little, it's kind of big, but there's a robotic gargoyle like, and it's giving them tickets. So it does appear, in fact, that you will have to purchase a ticket at the door.
Oh, does anybody have any money? We could maybe steal some tickets.
I unfortunately missed the orientation on the explanation of capitalism, so I don't know.
It sucks. You're not missing out.
All I have is this pristine silver spoon.
Mm.
Is there like a fence we can hop over?
There doesn't appear to be a fence that will get you directly inside. However, there is a fence that will lead you around the side of the house. And if you would like to do that, there might be another entrance on the other
Well,
side.
let's go try. Let's go try to get in.
Well,
Okay.
if we can't get our way in, I flex underneath my
Yeah.
frilly powder blue jumper. I could smash the capitalistic stone creature.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right.
Let's
Yeah,
see what
Shahad.
happens.
What do you think,
Okay.
Shahad? I think we
That
could
would
do
be-
this.
Yeah, that would be really fun. First, let's do what they said first, because we have to do that.
Yeah, between Shahad and I, there's nothing we can't steal.
Exactly.
Awesome.
As we wait in line, Rudo is going to kind of like visually study this gargoyle to see if she could figure out what the mechanisms are using her
Oh.
hacker skills.
It does
Ooh.
appear that this runs on some sort of software that is very basic. In fact, you hear when there is somebody in like a Cupid outfit who goes up, and the gargoyle leans down, is like, and then the mouth opens, and you hear, "Insert cash or select payment type."
That's so good.
And they stick in a debit card, and the gargoyle is just dong 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 dong, pulls out the debit card, and it spits out a little ticket. And they
Okay.
take it. So it seems like if you can hack a card reader at a store, you can hack this gargoyle. There's not
Okay.
much more to it.
All right, got it. As we're walking up, Rudo's gonna flash back and think to to the last time she hacked like an ATM or a card, you know what I mean, like a card reader.
Uh-huh.
She couldn't afford the bags of chips and candy bars, and she was able to enter in some secret code to charge the last person that
Yeah.
used the reader. her thing.
Amazing. So with this flashbacks are one ways you can affect your stats. Miz, you're gonna have to move a point from bear to criminal, and
Got it.
this exactly like you remember it like it was yesterday. You know, you were down in it, but you pulled yourself out with these incredible skills, and you see it all. You notice that there's a USB port right on its like left ass cheek. You with just the simplest technology, you can hack it. Do you have like a phone on you? Do you have anything that you can use?
Sure. I have a old Nintendo DS,
Amazing. Are we talking DS Lite or the original one with like
the original.
is the
Oh.
how's the hinge? Is it broken or
It's a little creaky, but
Yeah.
not too bad.
amazing? Yeah, so the line is moving. There's like somebody's like behind you and they keep sighing. They're like, please keep walking. And
All right, friends, when we get up there, I need you to surround me like, like I'm the one who's paying, and then I'm going to get us tickets, okay?
Oh yeah, thanks for paying for us. Really appreciate it.
Sure,
a
of
true,
course, yeah.
a true friend, Rudo.
I'll have to wait till I get paid,
Oh, don't
No,
worry
don't-
about
before I
it,
can.
Tulio. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Don't worry about it, Tulio.
I'll just take a little bit of your share of the honey,
Oh.
just a little.
Oh, I thought we were doing the thing where we're trying to be a distraction. I don't really want to share my honey, I'll be honest. I'll probably fight you before I share my honey, but I mean,
I think
It's
what
all
Rudo.
part of the act. It's all part of the act.
oh, yes, I will share my honey.
Yeah, I think it's kind of payback from earlier. I mean, like you shared some salmon with Rudo, and Rudo's just like, I got you this time.
Yeah.
Right.
Of
Yeah,
course.
like time.
Damn, capitalism's confusing.
Yeah, that's my stealing's so much better. But I would
Exactly.
never steal looking around, like making sure no one's listening. Like, I would never.
I think while you're all discussing that, the three pandas are saying, what did she need? Cover? Oh, we could do cover. And you just watch the entire thing just tip over and form like a wall, cutting off everyone else in line.
You do that, and the guy behind just, oh brother, is getting very upset. And as you do, also because of the nature of your serpentine movements, you glean a little closer look at the security guard. There's a guy in a security guard shirt. He appears to be in full zombie makeup, from what you can tell. And the line moves a little bit forward. There's somebody in front of you who may or may not be peculiar, but he is in, we'll say, Spider-Man outfit. But you, like, every now and then you will like kind of get close to him, or like your hair will touch him. He's like, sorry, so sorry. But he makes it through. He gets his ticket out of the gargoyle, and like the security guard's like, thank you, have a good one. And he's like, oh, thank you, sorry. And he like walks inside. And you hear the security guard say, next. And it's all of you.
All right, come on.
Oh yeah.
And Rita's gonna come up, pull out her DS, and this gargoyle has a nice butt, and plug it in, and then hack the planet.
Stand
Mike,
in the way and just start flexing.
Mike,
Yeah.
Mike, Ike, and the three of them are all gonna start coiling around the gargoyle to make like a full wall.
Shahad and Nita, what are the honey badgers up to?
Yeah. Do you see this, Shahad? This is crazy.
Oh, so many people to pick.
I know. It's exciting.
I'm having a really hard time with my hands. I kind of want to just a little bit, they won't notice,
Yeah.
right?
I think you'd be all right.
I'm just gonna yoink.
What are you yoinking?
I'm gonna yoink. I'm gonna yoink the security guard's wallet.
I want you to tell me if you're using bear or criminal skills to do this.
I will use my criminal skill rolls to do this.
Okay.
Could I try to distract the guard while they do it?
Yes. And are you using bear or criminal to do that?
I'm gonna be a little bit unbearable here and use my bear skill.
Okay. So, tell me exactly how you are using your bear skills to distract this guard.
I'm gonna make some weird noises on the other side of where Shahad is at, and just like as if I'm practicing my costume being that I'm like a well-dressed bear. That's my, like, it's funny. I'm a fancy bear. I'm a human dressed as a fancy bear.
Okay.
It's a funny gig, right?
Yeah. Roll me some bear for that.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna resolve everything.
Bear.
So you got.
Well, that's that.
Oh no.
Ooh, you failed. The guard is not distracted, because you totally just look like another costume person. Can you now, Shad? I was going to give you advantage if maybe that worked out, but instead you're going to have to roll that 1d6.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Nah, it's okay. What is this?
Oh no, that's a 5.
Oh, that is 5.
Okay. So you're both going to move 1 point from criminal to bear as you get a little bit frustrated from
Oh
what's going on here.
Oh man, Nita is almost maximum bear.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
You got to do a
Oh.
flashback.
What happens when you're maximum bear?
So here is the rules of Honey Heist. If you become 6 in bear, you will lose yourself to feralness, I
music?
believe.
Oh,
Not the music.
okay.
The music of the wild, maybe, as
Oh.
you lose your quote unquote humanity and maybe get picked up by animal control. The opposite is true for criminal. 6 criminal, and you lose yourself to a life of crime and betray the party. So,
Oh my God.
that consider that like death. There are ways to avoid it. So
Okay.
remember, Anita, if you want to move a point from bear to criminal, you can always do a flashback of you planning the heist, and you can move one for free.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
actively looking at royalty-free music available and now adding songs for whenever someone goes full bear.
I'm very sad that I'm not going to lose myself to the music of the night, but I'm going. Let's do a flashback.
Yeah. You're flashing back. What are you flashing back to?
I'm flashing back to like Shahad and I just chilling as we usually do, and we're just planning like we're talking about heist plans, you know, and we're like, yeah, the honey's cool and all, but like let's the two of us kind of get into a like, you know, let's try to pickpocket while we're there, and let's see who can, you know, come back with the biggest pot, basically, not only of honey but of goods, knickknacks, cash, whatever we take from folks as we're stealing on our way.
Amazing. Your past comes back to revitalize you as you get frustrated. You steal your nerves, and you are now a little bit more criminal than before. You still failed, but that is okay, because what happens is, Shad, you are pulling the security guard's wallet, and here's what happens all in total. We've got Mike, Ike, and wrapped around the gargoyle. Rudo, you hear, insert cash now, or so, as you put in the USB. Julio, are you fully blocking the gargoyle?
I am a very appetizing slab of human in the way.
Yeah, I think the intent is to like try our best to actually enclose the gargoyle in like a literal curtain.
Okay. So Tulio, are you blocking the gargoyle from the guard or from the people behind you?
I'm specifically in front of like the guard.
The guard. Okay. So because of your amazing thinking, as always, Tulio.
That is what I'm known for. Thinking.
Yeah. The guard does not see what's going on with Rudo, and Rudo, you're going to roll me a criminal hacking check. You're going to roll 2d6, take the lower, and whether this succeeds or fails may have an impact on what happens with the guard between.
Ooh. I rolled a 5 and a 4.
Ooh.
But my criminal score is 4 right now because I did that flashback.
Yes. Thinking ahead, you are a criminal mastermind, and you have the freedom to move from bear to criminal more if you like, or you can stay as is. But I
would like to get 7 tickets.
7 tickets. Okay, so the guy behind you is still a little bit aggravated. He's like, they're taking forever. But the guard, Shahad, when you try to pull that wallet, Shahad, Nita, and Tulio, you all see the guard. He'll kind of pause at you, and like pulls the wallet back, and he's like, "Stop! What are you doing? What the fuck?" Like, but then he glances around Tulio. He's like, I'm sick of these fucking guys. And then like he he sees the gargoyle pop out 7 tickets. He's like, God. Riddle, you take the tickets, and you hear the gargoyle say, would you like a receipt?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'll take one.
Oh. It's really long.
Oh no.
It's
Yeah.
like there's a lot of coupons for you see now some of the things that Madame Dupont's honey farm is known for. We got chapsticks in there, honey, candies, the whole 9 yards. The guy behind you is like, oh my fucking god.
The one at the head is trying to reach for it, and then the one at the legs goes, "Let me read this one." So they just snatch it.
And pull it.
Yeah.
Okay. The guard is like leans in to you, Shad, and is going to roll 46 to glean what's going on with you. Let's see here. Using roll 20.
You're getting perceived.
Perceived.
Now your score. Let's see here.
Oh boy.
I rolled 19.
Score.
So remember your disguise score?
Yes.
Your human believability score.
Your HBS, human believability.
My
No.
HBS. Because of my black t-shirt, my very good blue denim bell bottoms, and my beautiful blonde wig.
Mhm.
My HBS is 21.
You're totally fine.
God. My HBS is fucking 9,
Nine.
y'all.
Mine is 12.
Yeah, I think mine's like 11
Amazing.
somehow.
Oh
It
my
is-
god, it's 12.
I just run a finger through my wig. Do we have a problem?
The zombie made up security guard is like, don't take people's wallets, okay? Like, you can go in because your friend has the tickets. Just don't take wallets.
Yeah.
Like, I have pictures of my kids in there. Just go.
Rudo's gonna wait for everybody to go ahead of her, and as long as Mike, Ike, and is able to get in with 1 ticket,
mhm.
she will give 2 tickets to the frustrated person behind them.
Oh, okay. So do you all take these tickets except for and go inside except for Rudo currently?
Yeah.
Yes. As I'm flashing my ticket, I directly stop next to the guard. I flex, then I wink at him, then I continue.
Oh wow. Yeah. The guard is like,
Thinking.
I've been lonely lately. What?
With the 3 pandas, the entire structure of it leans down like pretty closely to the zombie and says, and then from where the chest would be, it goes, "Here you go."
Remind me of your human believability score.
It's not very high. No.
Let's see here.
It's a really nice 11.
I've just rolled 12.
Oh no.
So here's what happens. The middle hand. Who is this? Is this And?
This would be, I didn't have to think about this, Ike.
This would be Ike. Ike's hand pops out from the middle of this coat. And the zombie is like, this maybe goes on for 2 whole minutes. And he's like, And he takes the ticket and he puts it in his pocket. He leans over to the side and he has a walkie-talkie on his shirt. he whispers something, and then he comes back to the door. Go in. Next.
Mike, who's at the head, says, "Thank you," and they all just kind of like try and scrunch into however big this doorway is. They just try and scrunch. Eventually, they resort to like worm movement to move in.
There is a guy there dressed as like Aristotle. He has like a toga on, and he sees he's like, nice. But you get inside, and that just leaves you, Rudo. You do anything? You just go inside.
I turn around and I look at the frustrated person behind us, and what I say is, sorry for the inconvenience and the wait, but what he hears is and I hand him 2 tickets and then go in.
He's both happy and appalled at the same time. I don't know what that facial expression looks like, but he does exactly that. Yeah, there we go. So he takes it and hands on to who he's with, and you get in no problem. You all see now there's a grand hall. There is a is it banister? The thing up top where everyone in the house can be addressed by like a host or something. Right now nobody's there, but you see a lot of people. There's people in bee costumes walking around with little shot glasses of extra strong mead. There's candy laid out on tables. We got decorations all over the place, and sound effects, little smoke machines going on. It seems like a great party. The way we're going to split this up is essentially you have a bottom floor and a top floor. It's pretty general beyond that. You can just let me know if you want to find anything or where you want to go. So the top floor right now, there is a balcony. No, that's for outside. Whatever it is. You see someone walk out, and everyone in the room shushes. As you walk out, Tulio, you walk up next to the guy from earlier who was like saying sorry to everyone. He's like, "Oh wow, hi."
Hey.
That's sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Nice to meet you too. He like holds out his hand.
I shake it.
Yeah. He's not gonna roll. But he says,
I somehow managed to keep my muscles flexed while I'm shaking.
His arm like whole wiggles. He's like, "Oh wow, you're very strong." I love your costume.
Workout, yeah.
Yeah, no, I can tell. You're amazing. That is Madame Dupont. She's coming out. She's gonna address everyone. It's amazing. I'm a huge fan of hers. And just as he's saying that, you hear, "Hello, one and all." And he's like, "Oh, sorry." Madame Dupont is now talking. She doesn't have like a headset on or anything, but she is just somehow loud. She can be heard by everyone. It's echoing throughout the rooms. She is a very regal looking woman. She has a long black frilly dress with a split leg open. She's got a tight bun, very fancy. There's a golden stick in it. She's glittered.
Oh, the stick, is it like one of those like honey dipper things?
Oh yeah,
yep.
The honeycomb thing. Hundo. And she says, "Welcome one and all to my yearly gathering under the stars for the thinning of the veil. Happy Halloween, everyone." You hear a lot of "Happy Halloween, Happy Halloween, Happy Halloween."
Happy Halloween.
Happy
I
Halloween.
love that too.
She just starts going through the motions, telling everyone, where they can find food. She gives off like little announcements about her business. As this is happening, Shahad and Nita, you two are pretty short, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone about your height like pushes through and you just hear, sorry. You don't see the person. There's a hat. There's this little trench coat that's dragging on the floor. And they tip their hat around. You can't see the face. And they keep on walking. And with that, Madame Dupont wraps up and says, you all have a pleasant evening. I'll be walking around and greeting all of you personally. After that, she walks out. Everyone starts clapping. And she stops, turns around and says, oh, and I almost forgot. Tonight is a full moon. The guy who like just shook your hand, Tulio, he freezes. He's like, oh, I'll be right back. I gotta go. I'm gonna go to find the bathroom. He like waddles away. And Madame Dupont laughs, walks out. So you all know from your talks with Tommy Bananas that there is a jackpot in the house somewhere. You know, the middle floor and the top floor. I meant bottom floor and top floor. Is what I meant to say.
We are in the middle right
Honey
now.
Heist.
There's only a bottom and top, from what you know.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, usually the heavy lifting kind of heavy stuff is in the basement, so I'm gonna go that way.
Okay, so you are going to look for a basement, is that so I would say your best bets are checking the elevator if there's a basement button and checking just around the house in general. Are you all going to follow with Tulio, or are you going to stick together?
Birdo is going to stick with Tulio.
That guy was kind of suspicious, don't you think,
right?
Shahad?
Yeah.
Like, what was it? What was up with that?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I kind of want to.
Kind of curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Want to follow him?
Yes.
Okay.
Split the party.
The party has been split. So you two decide to follow which guy? The guy who went to the bathroom, or the small figure who walked through?
The one who
you?
bumped into us.
Small one.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna resolve this separately, but aside from that, Tulio, you are going to where? The elevator, or are you just gonna look around the house first?
Elevator.
Okay. Rudo, Mike Gigant?
Going with Tulio.
How high up is the banister?
About 2 Mike Gigants up.
2 Mike. Okay.
You know what? Let's say 1. Let's say 1.
1.
There's also stairs.
If there's like, are there like banners or anything like coming down from them or anything like that?
Yeah, there would be banners. Yeah.
If there are, I think curiosity would get the best of them, and they would try like reaching up toward like that banister area, either by climbing up those banners, so everyone would see like this like giant like amalgam of tuxedo shirts like trying to wrest its way up the banner and toward where Madame Tussaud is
Dupont.
going.
Dupont.
DuPont.
Got you. Madame Dupont is going.
I love the cat energy that's just coming from your characters.
Yeah.
Characters?
100%.
There's a lot
Like,
that
I
can
can't-
happen when there are 3 people in a trench coat.
A lot.
Really?
Not all of it's smooth. Like I can throw. We'll go ahead and roll me a bear.
Sure.
And here's what we're gonna do. Tulio, Rudo, you all walk on over to the elevator, and opening the golden doors slide open. Out steps a particularly large security guard in armor, and with a big, almost motorcycle helmet looking thing. You cannot see this person's face, and they say, Oh, sorry. And then like stops, looks at you two, Leo.
Wink.
Wink.
Can I
Let's
see
roll-
them winking with their helmet on?
You see them literally say wink.
Okay.
Let's do do you want to do like a 1d6 off and see who's bigger in the muscle department?
Yeah.
God.
I rolled a 4.
Roll the 4. Let's go here.
Better not roll lower than me. I work out.
Worked out. 3.
Fuck.
Well, Honey Heist kind of works in that lower numbers are better. So let's say you won. Your muscles bulge through your outfit.
My frilly blue, powder blue jumper.
Yeah. This guard, who you're kind of getting the idea that this is head of security. He like puts down his arm and he like scratches his head. His motorcycle helmet blushes and he walks away. With that,
I
you two
swing my head over to Rudo, and that's how you do it.
with that, you two enter the elevator. You notice
Oh god, the buttons are so small I can't see them.
I'll take care of it.
there is a 1, a 2, and then there is another button that isn't marked. There's a key next to it.
Like for a card, like a key card or like a key,
Like a physical key.
Okay. Is there a panel here?
There could be, if you wanted to like fashion one.
I paw open the panel.
Yeah, you paw open the panel. You don't see a proper panel. You do see all the switches and wires. Go ahead and roll me a hacking check with 2d6. Take the lower.
No. I rolled 2 5s. I failed.
2 5s. You hear and you, let's say the elevator, the lights go
I
off.
punch it.
Roll me, bear. If you punch it good enough, I swear it'll just work.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
So I'm sorry, I
Roll.
rolled 2d6 or 1d6?
Yeah,
Okay.
2d6, you take the lower.
I rolled a 4 and a 6. I only have 2 bear.
Ooh. Well, now you're gonna have 3 and 3 from the
Hey.
frustration. Really, you're also. Did you already move to your?
Oh, it did.
Criminals
Yeah.
are-
Now I'm 3 and 3 now.
So you punch it.
Ow.
It hurts a lot.
Oh, theirs hurts a lot.
It's looking like you're gonna need that key.
I think we need a key.
Here's what's gonna happen.
We need to
my-
find Shahad and Nita.
Here's what happens with Shahad and Nita. Speaking of, you two, you are walking. You see this little figure like looking back at you and like walks up the stairs. You also notice Mike Icand slinking up to the top of the banister. And Mike Icand, you rolled me a bear for that.
Yeah, is that 1d6 or 2?
1d6. Do you have the climbing? You don't. That would be a 1d6. I wouldn't call that a face action.
That's fine. Because I did roll earlier and I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2, and what was your bear?
I don't think it's changed, so I think mine is 3.
That would be okay. That would be a success. If you would like, you can move from bear to criminal. You do not have to.
I think I'm good for now.
Perfect. Here's what happens. You slink up to the top and you see in front of you there's an office. There's more people chatting, and something else that happens. You see a little figure come up to the top of the stairs and like looks at you and like just kind of stands there awkwardly, almost waiting for you to look away.
For us 3?
Yeah, for looking at you 3, and Shahad, Nita, you meet up right at the top. And the figure is just sort of standing there.
I
think we should do this, Nita.
Yeah, I think we should. Can I like try to be very slick and suave and approach this figure?
You can. Can you roll me a criminal for that?
All right, let's do it.
Oof.
So you rolled a 4. And your criminal is how much?
2.
2. You're gonna have to move 1 from criminal into bear. You are now 1 in 5.
It's okay, boss. I'll bear it. I try to say something and just growls come out.
Yeah, you growl, and this figure, hi, what's up, fellow human? Do you need something, or you just gonna hang around here, or do you want to like move away?
What's your name, buddy?
Oh, Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer, beautiful name.
Yeah,
Jennifer.
Thank you. It's my what's my mom's name?
Love that.
And
beautiful.
mine too. So I listen. I don't know if you should really stick around here because I heard there was a gas leak.
Gas. Oh, that sounds so dangerous. Well, can I see if this person is a bear? What the hell?
Roll me
or a human, I guess. Like, why would you say like?
Roll me a. If you're using like your perception, you can use your bear criminal.
Yeah, I'm gonna like use my bear. Like, I'm gonna sniff him out. Like,
Bears
do
are
they
smelly.
do they smell like a human?
While they're talking, Mike would go, "What flavor gas is it?"
Strawberry flavor, which is best for beekeepers.
I like strawberry.
Why is your voice different now?
I don't know what you're talking about. My voice always sounds like this. Yeah, I feel like you're being judgmental.
Yeah, you shouldn't be so judgmental,
Yeah,
Jennifer.
I'm so sorry. I don't really go to these things a lot. You rolled and you succeeded, right?
I rolled a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So you
your
did
bear is
succeed.
5. Yeah.
So you can move from bear to criminal if you like. You glean that you smell something strange. You smell not a human, not a bear. And as you lean in, you notice a flash of green skin and pointy ears under this top hat. Immediately, Jennifer pulls down their hat and is like, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to." And then you all, you hear a door open, and you hear, "Does there seem to be some kind of problem?"
Oh no, Jennifer here is giving us a tour of the place. You know, they said they come to these kind of things all the time.
I think I'm about to fall.
You
Right,
look up,
Shahad?
Yeah, no, they did say that.
Yeah, see.
the three of you look up and you see Madame Dupont standing there in all of her regality, and she says, "That's funny, because I've never seen any of you before."
Oh, this is our first time. This is our first time, but Jennifer here said they're they do these kind of, swanky things all the time. They were happy to show my friend, friends around here, and maybe they were wrong though. Jennifer, you wouldn't lie to us, would you, Jennifer?
I wouldn't lie to Madame Dupont.
Jennifer's literally gone. You look over. Jennifer's honestly like you see the clothes in a clump. right on the floor. And
Madame Dupont, there
Um,
seems to be some unsavory figure within this party, pointing at the clothes on the ground.
She grabs a walkie-talkie that is on her hip, and she like listens, and you hear chattering, and she says, and she looks over right at Mike Igand, and she says, "Yes, I think you're right." With that, we're going to cut to break for a little bit. So.
All right. So please join us in a little break, especially if you've been with us since the beginning. We're going to grab some water, do some little stretches, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. BRB, everybody.
We are back with our group of bears as they are now currently in Castle Dupont. The current state of things. Mike Ike and Shahad, Nita, you have all stalked down this strange figure, found out the name was Jennifer. Nita, you got the idea that maybe this might not be a human or a bear. Just then they disappeared because Madame Dupont herself is now addressing the three of you. Meanwhile, Rudo and Tulio, you are in an elevator finding out that you need the key. We're going to start with you two, actually. What are you two planning on doing next?
Well, I think that we should find Shahad and Nita because they are the thieves.
I could punch somebody and then take their keys.
Well, we'll have to find the right person for you to punch.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. How about I follow your lead, but
All right.
we make a pit stop in the kitchen.
Actually, if you think about it, if we go to the kitchen, perhaps if there is a basement, we might be able to see the staff walking up and down the stairs to the basement where there may be a ladder or something.
Yes.
And this whole conversation to any outsiders that's not a bear, it's like
There's somebody in like a pumpkin mask, and they're like talking to somebody. They look over and they're like, they're so in character. Yeah, you two. So you're gonna walk away and go to the kitchen, or
Yes,
okay.
we abandoned the elevator puzzle to go into the kitchen.
Tulio, as you're walking and you are pondering the possibility of finding someone to punch. You do, in fact, you hear, and like you see the head of security who you had a flex off with, and says, bathroom, got it. And he starts walking off in the opposite direction where you two are, toward the bathroom. And then, you also hear, madam, if maybe we could meet there. And that's that. He disappears off into the crowd. He's, excuse me. You two go into this kitchen, and you find a bunch of waitstaff. There's quite a bit of buzz, as these bees are all taking out platters, and they're like, sorry, excuse me. And if you were to look out the window right now, you wouldn't see any sort of people walking into a basement. It looks like they're all operating right out of here. There's a big kitchen in the back. You don't see anything that is much of use. However, Rudo, you do see that there's a little kiosk, and it looks like in the kitchen there might be some way to plug into the security system and maybe get control of the cameras.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Tulio, come over here. Stand by me.
All
Stand
right.
by me.
Okay.
Stop flexing.
I can't. It's called muscle memory. It's just always on.
Okay. No, start flexing. Keep flexing. Do your, you know.
I mean, I already am, sweetheart.
All right. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, honey. And Rudo is gonna plug her Nintendo DS into this kiosk and
Before you can,
son of a bitch.
there is you feel a stop on your, like a hand stop you. A security guard, much like the one outside, looks to be made up to look like a zombie, and is like, "What's up? What? You're not supposed to be here." And we're gonna cut away from that to the three of you. My guy Gant, Nita, and Shahad. You are all talking to Madame Dupont, and she has just now looked Mike Igand up and down and spoken on the radio, perhaps to the guard that you had a run-in with outside. And she says, remind me what your name was, the tall fellow?
There's a little bit of like whispering going on between Mike and Ike, who are the head and the torso, and is still like wiggling, trying to like get all the way up onto the banister. And that's Mike saying that.
Okay. You are the face. You're gonna roll a. I'm gonna roll first to see if she knows what you are. But if you can roll a face check with the criminal, you're gonna roll 2, take the lower. If you succeed that, it doesn't matter what she gets.
So that's slash R2D6.
Yep. Oh my gosh. And I did it bad too on Roll20. Okay, I rolled a 17. So if you don't pass this,
That's
I'm
2
pretty sure that's a
fours.
fail.
fours, and you are at a 3 right now. So you did fail, and she rolled above your HBS from what I understand. What's your HBS again?
11.
11.
You are a bear.
You see her, she like her mouth like kind of opens a little bit. She's like, you also, since you're so close, you kind of notice there's a cat yowling outside my door. Is that catching up on microphone?
Wouldn't have known if you didn't
I
say.
am under attack by the animals of this house. Just like in game.
Ambiance.
Yeah, I know. She opens her mouth a little bit as she sniffs, and she's like, You notice she is maybe wearing fangs? And as she looks you up and down, she says, You smell peculiar.
That's not very nice.
I suppose it's not. Why don't we come into my office and maybe have a chat? Just you and me. Just then, though, you hear "Perk," and what Tulio and Rudo heard, the head of security, you hear now on her walkie-talkie. And you hear something about a bathroom. Madame Dupont, if you could please meet me there. She says, Rock in a hard place. You know what? I'll find you again. Enjoy the party.
Don't worry, I'll blend right in.
Madame
Gotcha.
Dupont.
She's like, yes.
The suspicious person. They're green.
There's a lot of green people here, and turns out a lot of suspicious figures at the party. Could you be more specific?
Could someone help me up?
Her name is Jennifer.
She's like, Jennifer. As she's talking, she like reaches over, grabs like the trench coat, and just like with one hand, and like pulls you right up onto the banister.
Wait.
Is Madame Dupont
Yes?
like 10 feet tall?
Is
Has
she-
really nice rack.
Does she have like a really
Pipe in a
big
hand, pipe in one
hat?
hand.
Does she have
Type it
claws
in.
for hands?
I don't know a lot.
Black gloves.
Is
I
she
got
wearing a
a
big
name.
hat?
I don't know a lot about
Does she have
bears,
like
but
red
White-
lipstick?
bear cubs are very
White
heavy, and there are
dress.
3 of them in here.
You know what?
We
For-
need to know.
Let's go ahead and say yes to all the above. Not the hat. She would never wear a hat indoors.
I am no
Oh.
longer a bear. I am now a
You know what?
trickster.
That's correct. This is just Lady D. Yeah, she's
She
wearing
just-
that.
I mean,
She's
Lady
just wearing
Dupont. D.
We're all just
Dupont.
yeah, Lady D. Yeah, there you go, Lady
Yeah.
D.
Not to be confused with Lady Diana. She pulls the 3 of you, Mike Igand, and she says, Jennifer. That's a very common name in upstate New York, as you know.
Sure
Upstate New
is.
York, where we are.
Sure is.
But I'll keep an eye out. And your name?
Nita.
Nita.
Kind of like Anita, but without the A.
She's about to walk away, and she stops and she looks back and she says, I'm surprised you're not surprised. And she leans down and she says, that I can understand you. And she winks.
An awkward growl just comes out.
Shahad just coughs and one.
Yeah, we're all really good talkers.
Definitely. She walks away.
Conversational.
You hear the sexy clack of her high heels as she walks down her big stone stairs. She says toodaloo, and she walks away.
She goes off resting brutally. Is that what's going on?
She breasts down the stairs.
Oh man, there's something queer happening here.
Shahada can bear it. Shahada can bear it.
The
It's
door is
unbearable.
open.
I know.
The
I
door
know.
to the
I know.
office is open.
Go in the office. Let's go.
Looks at me. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess Mike Ike and they slither behind.
This is becoming more horrifying every time you describe it. Yeah,
We are still animals.
yeah.
Why are we thinking?
The 3/5 of you go, go into the office. In the meanwhile, Rudo and Tulio, you are stopped by the security guard. This is like the kitchen, and like your party goers, so maybe get out. Oh, cause like the bee workers, they're like really busy,
We were told that we could be in here.
I love how our voices are just getting progressively more bear, and eventually we'll just make bear noises.
Who told you that?
I'm here to do maintenance on the machine.
Roll me a criminal.
Ooh, criminals.
I rolled a 4. I'm at a 3.
No.
You're at a 3. Ooh, you're gonna move 1 to bear. Yeah, the security guard is like, that machine?
I'll bear you.
You're gonna bear me?
Oh no, I was just trying to make a pun. It was bad. I'm sorry.
No.
Please just keep going.
I was like, wait,
Ignore
what?
me.
I felt it. I felt it. A little
Okay,
bit.
thanks.
It was like, is that a skill? We can do that.
No, I bet it was about to be awesome.
Thank you.
Rudo turns to Tulio and Bear says, Tulio, could you please make this fellow our friend? Just like put your arm around him and cover his mouth.
I unbuttoned just one button. Just one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then I flex and wink.
Roll me a muscle roll and roll 2, take the lower.
I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
We're doing great.
So
What happens?
So first off, you're gonna move that stat, but also The zombie says, "You're very handsome." And he looks out the window. My heart is spoken
It's
for.
me.
Just for the moon.
and he says, "I can't let you walk past me. So please go back to the party."
All right, we go back to the party.
Or I'm
Yeah.
just gonna do this. I would like to pick up the security guard and just hold them over my head and be like, Rudo, be quick.
Okay, you roll me muscle.
Okay. 1 or 2.
You get to roll 2 and you take the lower.
I rolled a 3 and a 5, but my bear is at 4, so I pass.
You do pass, and you can move your stats around if you like. Yeah. This guy's whoa.
I start doing reps.
Rito, you're able to slip through. Would you like to roll a hacking check?
Rudo would like to do a flashback to when they were at their hideout, all of us, and we were looking at the layout of the Ruda was looking at the layout of like the electrical system of the building, and she looks up and says, "I think all of our entry points are here, here, and here." Looking at everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And the cameras are in these places.
Mm-hmm. You flashback from this flashback the exact same image on this little kiosk. As you were saying, your security cameras, you're able to tap into them. Are you gonna roll?
Yes.
I think.
Oh no!
you rolled 2, right? And you took the
Yeah, I
lower?
rolled a 5 and a 6.
Damn.
Okay, you see exactly what you saw in your flashback. The cameras are all exactly where you thought. The only thing though is your DS. You did in fact leave Pokemon Ruby plugged into the bottom, and as you are pulling up the cameras, you hear dun 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 dun, and like everyone in the room turns around. Is that Pokemon? I love Pokemon. And it starts playing throughout the whole house on the speaker system.
Oh no.
I heard this before. I think it was on a TV show.
Yeah.
Just everyone just has like a collective experience of thinking back. It's like, oh man, I haven't touched my DS in a while. I wonder where I put it. Is it in the drawer in the storage room underneath the blanket?
Mm-hmm.
Just everyone's like having this like collective wonder of where they left their fucking game.
Where did I leave that DS that I stole?
There's this
I
guy.
missed my DS. There was one screen for each of us.
There's
Don't call it a 3DS for nothing.
there's a guy outside, and like everyone keeps being like, "What are you dressed as?" And then the music comes on, and he's like, "Yes!" And he's Ash Ketchum. He throws down a little Squirtle plushie. He's like, "Yes!" So everyone hears you, and you're assuming are alerted now to the fact that you're in the kiosk. Over the music, you can't hear what is the discussion with Madame Dupont and the security guard, but you do see them stationed outside the men's restroom. And the security guard is like, leans in, whispers something, and then reaches into his pocket and pulls out a sword. And Madame Dupont like stops him and like puts it away, like makes him put it away. And then she goes inside the room, comes out, and you see her grabbing by the scruff, like his collar, kind of lifting him up. The guy who was who like stumbled in who Tulio made blush, and he kept saying sorry. The one
Spider-Man.
yeah, Spider-Man. He is Spider-Man right now. You're right. Yeah, she's grabbing Spider-Man by the neck. And
Wait, like this? Or
let's
like...
say she's doing that.
Oh.
Why not?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
All right. Continue.
Yeah, she grabs him by the neck. And she is going to start walking away with him and the security guard.
God, I wish that were me.
You also notice as they're walking away, you see a little key dangling from both their hips. They both have a key. You also see through the security cameras another 3/5 bears in the office of Madame Dupont. And we're going to zoom into that security camera screen and to them. You 3/5 are now in Madame Dupont's office. It is ornate, smooth black stone table, really old, expensive looking paintings. You see a safe. You also see a little wrapped up parchment. And yeah, do you want to check anything specific out? The safe is under the desk, by the way.
Shad,
Thinking what I'm thinking?
she understood us like perfectly weird, and she said that like she's surprised that I'm not surprised.
Wait, what?
There's something about her.
Yeah. Something real nice about her.
Well, yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of. We should probably be quick about this.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look at the safe.
Okay. You go to the safe. Mike Ican, are you doing anything?
Is there anything here made of bamboo?
Is there anything made of bamboo in there?
I think a better question is the safe made out of bamboo?
Think here.
I could try eating it even if it's not bamboo, but
As long as it
There-
looks like it.
There is, in fact, a bamboo chest. The safe is not bamboo. Actually, you know what? No, there isn't a bamboo chest. There is a bucket of green paint.
made of bamboo.
No,
Okay.
but as a panda, your special ability is you can eat anything that looks like bamboo.
Ooh, true.
There's a bucket of green paint.
Okay. So I think and who is the legs says, you want to be quick? How about we fan out? And so the worm kind of like deflates a little bit and 3 pandas all emerge from it.
Is it like a panda roll?
Yeah, they all like roll. They all like tumble out.
Oh, that's so cute when they do
so
that.
cute.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
And I guess they would eye the green paint and think back and say, I have something we could try. And their Ike is gonna grab it and just kind of splash some of it onto the safe.
Nice. Okay. You are able to splash it. You use up the entire bucket of green paint. And you can go ahead and roll me bear to devour that thing.
Quick question. When I failed before, is that an lowering to bear? Because I think I did criminal before, right?
So whenever you fail, generally it's from criminal to bear.
Okay,
That's
so-
frustration. And then when something goes right, you can move it the other way.
Okay, so I should be at 4 bear. Okay, got it. So that's two dice. That's a 2 for my lowest.
2 for your lowest, so you do pass.
Okay, awesome. And then I can move it back to center, right?
You can move from bear to criminal, yeah. If you like.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I will do that.
Yeah, so you eat through the safe. It doesn't taste like bamboo. It doesn't feel like bamboo. It doesn't feel you like bamboo, but it does look like bamboo. And that's
I
enough.
want to try some. Hey, you can't just hog all of it for yourself. And then they all just start kind of like squabbling, like with the dust cloud and everything. Yeah, and Nita and Shahad, you would both see that like the safe is like mostly still there, except for like a hole that you could probably put a hand through.
That works.
It's a very narrow hole, so you're gonna have to roll me a thief, one of you.
Small hands. After you've
All right.
been doing so well.
I'll use this moment for a flashback.
Whew.
Ooh.
So
Tell the tale.
so I'm kind of so this is kind of back to my days in the heist prep. Obviously we have a dummy safe. We've managed to procure ourselves a dummy safe. Obviously we have to keep our skills sharp. So someone one day Nita came up with the ingenious method of, what if someone drilled a hole in the safe? What if you had to put your hand through? So we tried practicing that way.
Nice. And with that, you get to move your point over to criminal.
All right. So I'm assuming this roll will be a criminal roll.
It will be a criminal roll, and you get to roll 2d6 and take the lower.
Okay.
Since you are a thief. I love the heist music.
Thank you, DJ Stella.
Yeah.
Just Stella on the 1s and 2s.
Oh, well, 2 and a 3. All right. So I got
Nice.
2.
Nice. So you reach in, you pluck out expertly something that is bigger than the hole you pulled it out of. You see a bowl. You just, and that bowl is filled with golden candy corn.
I'll take a sniff at that.
It smells like candy corn. I don't know if you like that, because I hate that shit, but some people like it.
I love it.
Why would you put this in a safe? You did an excellent job, just like we practiced.
Thank you. I remembered everything you told me.
Yeah.
The pandas are still eating.
Yeah, they're still like there's like Looney Tunes sound effects.
Amazing.
Oh, you like this stuff?
I do.
Well, it's all you, buddy. It's all you.
You sure?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just grab a cloth.
Maybe I'll try one. Maybe I'll try one.
Yeah, just hold one out to Nita.
I throw one back.
I just grab a clawful and just start eating them.
Yeah, everyone upstairs is eating random things that they found in this office, and that is exactly what you see, Rudo, as you're looking at the screen. Besides what you had just witnessed with.
Oh, they're watching us.
So
I know.
Also, the theme song has just started to loop, and it will continue to do so as long as your DS is plugged in.
Unplugging that shit.
Okay. It goes back to playing Joy Division. Everyone's happy.
Joy Division.
Oh my god, I haven't listened to Joy Division forever.
Yeah. So, what are you two doing?
I gently put the guard down. Thanks for helping me with my workout.
He's like, I need a nap. And he just slimps over to the side and he he takes a bag of flour from the kitchen and lays it on the floor. He just lays down.
Does he have a key?
Why not? He has a key.
All right. I'll wait until he falls asleep. I'll do a really I'll just kind of stand there holding a drink, occasionally looking until he falls asleep, and then I'll go take his key.
He's go ahead and roll me criminal. I'm gonna go ahead and say honestly, just you can roll 2d6 even though you don't have the thief skill because he's asleep.
Okay, I rolled 2 2s and my criminal is 2.
Nice, so you're good. You get that key.
Good job, Tulio.
What? Oh.
Good job. All right,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's go back to the elevator. Come on.
All right.
Yeah, you walk away. The guard, he's sleeping now. There are tears streaming down his face. Like maybe like something was like taken away from him. Maybe like a deep insecurity. You know. Maybe he had a
Damn.
breakthrough.
I'll leave him a little business card that is my bear therapist.
Your
Your
therapist.
therapist?
Glad you're all on the same wavelength.
All ping pong in that brain cell back and forth.
Yeah, I'm just sharing the one thing. So
All right, you get the key. You go back to the elevator. Is that right?
yes.
Do you retrieve your friends or no?
No.
Okay. You do go back to the elevator, and the 3 of you / 5 of you. What are you doing? What you doing?
Are still squabbling.
Oh, we should probably get out of here.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna take a look around and see if there's anything else I could
Uh,
maybe
Oh,
take.
yeah.
Maybe take.
There is still a scroll on the desk.
Yoink.
Anything that would hint us to where the big treasure that we're looking for? Anything in here look like it's
Hint to the biggest thing. The biggest treasure. Yes.
yeah, like the one that we came here for, the honey.
In fact, you do see a it is a picture of the jackpot. It's a jack-o'-lantern pot, but it is like it's a painting and it's huge. And you see there's a bunch of people standing around the pot, like posing for the pictures. It's like 12 witches. People in witch uniforms. When you yoink the note, do you read it, John? You read that note and it mentions it says like in the basement left the thing wrapped up next to jackpot. Witches will watch over it.
Ooh, okay.
Signed, head of security. Head is underlined.
Interesting.
I think that while Tulio is fumbling with the key in the elevator, like clearly he is not going to wait, but mechanically is going to wait.
Gotcha. Yeah. So what are the 3 of you upstairs doing?
Jackpot time.
Jackpot
Basement.
time.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a basement.
Yeah, come on. You can bring your whatever that is.
Yeah. And I'm not even gonna try to explain that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess they try and suit back up. They end up going back in reverse order. So Andy's now the head and Mike is the legs.
And Ike is just in the middle still.
Ike
The
is
same spot. Oh, Ike, I feel you, buddy.
Forever the middle.
3 of you all meet up to Rudo and Tilio, who for some reason walked real slow to get here, and you all ended up there at the same time.
No, we didn't walk slow. I'm like,
No, Rudo, I've got this. I know what I'm doing. I've practiced this, all right? And I'm just like
All right.
putting the key in upside down. I watched a number of YouTube videos to try to get this right.
And Rudo, knowing not to, Tulio's something you need to practice patience with Tulio a lot. You know what I mean? It's fine. No rush.
The camera zooms in on Tulio, and like tense music starts playing
hold
as
on.
the key is
It's-
shaking.
I have no idea what this song sounds like, by the way.
Let's hear it.
Cool.
Yeah.
The key is shaking. It is twisting and turning as you're fighting for your life to get it right in the hole. And with the deepest breath you can muster, you stick it right in perfectly, and you hear and you are victorious. Also, you hear the rest of your party coming up.
Where have y'all been? Where have y'all? Where have you been?
We had some snacks and we met a beautiful woman.
Oh, we saw.
Yeah. Yeah, we also got some stuff in our office.
Yeah.
Yes,
You saw the beautiful woman.
Wait, is the elevator up to us, or are we going like down in?
You all would have gone down to the elevator because it would have been on the first floor, whereas you all were on the second floor.
Okay.
Tulio, you stick the key in, the button lights up for the secret floor.
Bruto, do you want to do the honors?
All right. And I'll hit the button next to the key.
You do that. If you're all piled in, Mike Eichen, I'm imagining.
So I'm like,
I have an
controlling
idea
themselves.
for them following it, but I'll wait and see. So right now they're like right outside the elevator.
Oh, are you not gonna go into the elevator?
Not quite, but I have an idea of them following down. So they'll just be like watching, because as far as they know, there's only these floors.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're going to let the elevator doors close, right?
Mm-hmm. And I think Anne will be looking up to wait and see them go up that way.
Okay. They're gonna be going down.
Yeah. They think they're going up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You see the doors close. All of you inside the elevator, you don't see this, but from standing outside my Kaikend, you notice as the doors close, a little flap of a costume with the Spider-Man symbol on it as the doors close. And then you hear all of you.
They can't do that. Where are they going? Yeah.
Yeah, you like are standing outside, and all of you inside the elevator, you find the doors open to a dark room. Meanwhile, you see a door. There's a skull on it, and there is the sounds of high heels from the other side of that door. Approaching the door.
She approaches.
Rudo's gonna jump into the dark room and find a place to hide. Maybe climb up the wall and hang onto the ceiling.
Nita leans up against the wall, all cool like,
Gotcha.
in the darkness.
And
Shahad's just probably gonna copy Nita.
I will stand in the middle of the room and do nothing except hold this key.
Shahad's also just gonna be twirling his wig, just twirling his wig.
okay.
When they all realized that they went down, and they
Yeah, the
realized
doors did open back up.
the doors open back up, and there's like
A cable.
space. Sorry.
You see the cable and you see space.
All right. Mike goes, I guess it would be in. I think we need to follow them down. Mike goes, all right, just like we practiced. They all they untie the coats, hop back down, and then kind of do like those like triangle parachute dive formations down the elevator shaft.
Amazing.
They actually Halo jumped in an elevator shaft.
Yeah.
You're going weirdly slow, but it feels epic.
Hold on.
DJ Stella?
With your three forms swirling around the cable, getting closer to the camera, and it zooms in on Ike's face as
Yeah.
we're not gonna have you land yet.
Fine.
All of you, the door the door opens, and you see once again the you don't see them like face to face. You see the shoulder of Madame Dupont and the head of security, and like it opens, and then like they start whispering to each other and arguing, and they're like, I know, but like I think they're not humans, but I don't think they're monsters either. Okay, we'll play it cool. We'll find them, okay, and we'll bring them down here for questioning. Why don't we just take the teleporter? Okay. They close the door and they walk away. The eyes of the skull glow. You also hear as three pandas hit the top of the elevator.
And they start really hastily trying to tie themselves back together.
You are on top of the elevator. You can't necessarily enter the same room unless you figure out a cool way to do it.
We'll wait on that. They're just right
Your
now.
bears just open the elevator, make
It's
a new
true.
door.
They are, yes.
If you want to roll bear, you can scrap right through it or however you like.
You know what? I think because they know that they have to get in there, they'll all three try to just like jump on the elevator to like force it downward.
Nice. You'll hear. Roll me bear.
Sure. And that would be 1d6 for this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4, and my bear is at 3.
4. Okay. You make a dent, but you get a little bit frustrated. You're going to be moving from criminal to bear, and you all can tell now it's Mike Ican trying to get in. If you would like to help, you totally could.
I'll be right back. I have my bear senses are tingling. There's bearing that needs being done.
So are you gonna walk over to the elevator then?
Yes.
Okay. The rest of you, as Tulio's walking away, the skeleton head on the door says, "Greetings! I am the keeper of the secret dungeon." So
Virgo
what's
jumps
up?
off the
What's up?
ceiling and lands on the ground.
You do?
Yeah, well, when she heard the two in there, she climbed up the wall and hung on the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she drops down.
You hear Jesus fucking cry.
Drop bear for real? Oh my god.
That's references as always. Yeah, you all see this skeleton like turn and see it all and say, "You're not the ones I usually am letting in here, but that's okay. My name is Richard S. Barnaby, and I'm the keeper of souls, as it were. And if you would like to enter the secret dungeon, you'll have to pay the forbidden tax."
Oh yeah, we already paid our taxes.
It's like a different thing, not like federal taxes.
Oh no, like when we came in, we did the thing, you know.
Yeah. We paid entry. We got our tickets and everything. That's taxed, right?
Shahad, do you still have some of that candy corn?
Maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah, I did. I think I saved some to eat later.
Okay, give me some.
Oh, okay. Here you go. I mean, yeah, I don't know. You like candy corn here?
It's kind of nasty.
But it's not
I'm gonna
nasty.
take the candy corn and walk towards the skull and say, "Here is our tax. Here is our tax."
He's
Our
like,
tax.
"How did you know? You must be friends with Madame Dupont."
Yeah. Put the candy corn in its mouth.
Candy corn goes flying everywhere. Tulio, you make it into the elevator. You see this dent. Mike Ican are struggling to get in.
this seemed so much easier when we practiced it.
Hey, might want to take a step back.
And I will slowly roll up my my sleeves so that my
Show her
forearms are showing. They're very muscular and sexy. And I rip the top open.
Amazing. Roll me
Truly.
bear.
Okay. Can I roll muscle?
Yeah, muscle.
Okay.
Take the
That's
lower.
a 5 and a 2. Okay. I bear successfully.
Okay. You rip it
Barely
right
successful. Barely successful.
open. Pandas pour in.
Yeah, they all tumble down. Oh,
Um,
just like we practiced. And then they all try to like quickly cobble themselves back into the single tall thing.
you do perfectly. And just then the door opens. Richard S. Barnaby goes,
Thank
And-
you, Mr. Barnaby.
no, thank you.
Thank you, Weird Scolder. You have the same. You got good taste. You feel like candy corn.
Yes, I do. I can't taste
Mm.
it, but I like the texture.
Yeah.
And yet it's called the forbidden tax.
Forbidden, schmidden. Those are the best types of things.
Touche.
You all pour into the next room. There is a. I'm gonna cut out a room here. We're skipping one, and we're going now into a new room, and it's dark. You hear the bubbling of water. You also hear like the jingling of like a cage door as it's to your left. So in front of you, you see a dark pool. There are some zombie security guards chucking in like little salmon and everything into the pool, and you hear like and then to your left you hear, hey, come here, hey guys, you can't be in here, come over here.
Head over.
Jennifer.
Is it my
It is
boyfriend, the head of security?
It is not. It is neither of those two characters.
Oh,
You
good.
see, you see somebody wearing some tight ripped jeans, a Nirvana shirt. We got a choker on, a nice jacket, like a leather jacket, and like through the rips of the jeans, you can see some like fishnet and everything.
Is this a
You-
self-insertion?
Oh no!
You know, like the trending like TikTok memes where it's like you pretend you're on a fake phone call and you have
Oh,
your
yeah.
significant other there and you're saying some of their favorite words and you're pretending like you're setting up like a date with your friends using their favorite words. That's like basically what just happened right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of owned my ass because I'm dressing up as this character tomorrow for Halloween. You see
Beautiful.
the head of this person. You see dark tufts, moth-like tufts, and 2 antennae and big red eyes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Mothman leans on the cage door. He's like,
Leans on.
Oh my god.
"Hey, what's going on here? You all aren't from around here, are you?"
Nice shades.
You too.
Thank you.
Mothman, nice to meet you.
Nita, I'm a human.
Human? Why are we talking right now?
We're all humans here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I am speaking bear. I'm from the forest like you all.
I know we're speaking human.
Yeah, we're humans. Clearly. Yeah.
Right.
Why wouldn't we be?
Me too. I'm a human too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you something.
It's
Totally.
nice to meet you. And then the legs like extend a hand out.
Nice to meet you too. You reach through cages. Mothman is locked up right now. You see like he has a little room. There's a lava lamp in the corner. He says, listen, humans like us don't come down here very often. In fact,
You want to join our crew?
Could you get me out?
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
I mean, yes.
Okay. I mean, sure. There. You do see a cage door. It's locked. He says, I mean, to be honest, I was planning on getting out of here anyway. I was just staying because Madame Dupont, she.
Yeah, I would stay for her too. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I've got a key. I could try and open the door.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna jam the key into the lock, which clearly it doesn't belong there, and then I'm gonna rip the door off.
Oh my god. Yeah, roll bear.
Yeah. Can I roll muscle?
Muscle.
Muscle.
That's a
Muscle.
2 and a 3. I pass.
Yay!
Okay. The door flies off. And Mothman steps out and he says, "You're strong."
I work out a little bit.
Yeah, I can tell.
I wink.
Mothman says, "Listen, there's something you need to know about this basement, all right?" Just then, the door on the opposite end of the room past the pool opens, and you hear, "What was that?" And you see a witch standing there with a witch's hat, and behind her you see the jackpot bubbling. And she sees you all and sees Mothman outside of his cage and stops. And Mothman's like, "Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We got a new crew member.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to think I should go, to be honest."
Wait, what? No,
What?
help,
What do you
help,
mean?
help
Wait,
us out.
you
Don't
said
you-
you join if we got you out. We got you out.
Yeah,
Therefore,
aren't we
you have
all-
to join?
We're all bears here. Aren't you gonna join us? I mean, we're humans, You're just
Yeah.
We watched a movie about this. It's called Lilo and Stitch, and Ohana means family.
yeah, and you're our family now. Dad.
Okay.
Dad.
Yeah, kiddo.
This is
That's,
our dad, and he's gonna kick your ass.
So I'm joining your crew. What's this crew all about? What are we doing? We a hockey team? I imagine you're here because you want to steal the jackpot.
Indeed.
It was
The
on our
jackpot.
schedule.
Yeah. I know humans really love that thing. Though, of course, if a human were to drink it, they would fall victim to the whims of the vampire race, like Madame Dupont. But you, however, might be fine. I know you're
Damn.
humans, but
We're special.
Yeah, I'm a
We're-
human, and
We're special
that's
humans. We're
Oh,
special
yeah.
humans.
no,
very-
totally.
I'm a very hairy human, but it's fine.
Let's get that jackpot, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is the witch still looking at us?
No, she fully went back inside the jackpot room.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And you all, Mothman says, "Watch your step." He flies across the pool, and he says, "There's a bridge, so maybe a little tiptoe." Two zombie guards now who are feeding whatever is in the water stop you, and they say, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on?"
Push him off the bridge or off the edge
Yeah.
into whatever the water is.
Can carnage ensue?
Carnage can ensue if you would like to roll
Yes.
carnage.
Yes,
Carnage?
carnage. Yes,
Can
yes,
carnage
yes.
ensue?
Carnage.
Yes,
Do
I look at
Alright.
Nita.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nina's like, yes.
Amazing. You go ahead and roll that.
Be you a bear?
It would be a bear. You can roll 2d6 though, and take the lower.
Nice. And there's 2 guards, you said?
Yeah, there's 2. I'm gonna say with that one, you get both of them.
Yes.
You get one, the other one falls right in. And
Nita's
then
just cheering, like, yeah, Sean, yeah.
you hear bubbling. You hear bubbling and just you hear thrashing as whatever is
Ooh.
underneath the surface is eating those zombie security guards.
So proud of him. So proud.
Mothman flies up to the door and says, "Jackpot's in there."
Let's go.
The door is opened. All of the witches have left the room somehow. It's the last room. There's no door behind it. That somehow appears pretty obvious because to the right you see a big purple portal. And in fact, the jackpot is right there, ready for the taking.
Grab it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go,
think
let's
we'll
go.
Just grab it.
Yeah. Yeah, like we all just go for it. We're all just going. Are we all just like all together?
Yeah.
Everyone all together. I'm not even gonna make you roll for this. You
Group effort.
lift up the fruits of your labor. This big bubbling honey, golden magical honey. Ghosts are flying out of it. It's the
Yeah.
best thing ever.
Oh, yeah. Can I like put my tongue in, like just take a little taste? Like
You do taste it. In fact, you hear a dark voice in your head go, "I am the voice of eternity.
what's up?
It's you."
I want to get honey drunk off of this.
I poke Nita like, hey, how's it?
Oh, it's so good. You should try some.
Oh my god.
All right.
Mothman says, "Well, the problem is getting out of here."
No problem at all, buddy.
Go
We
to
gotta.
this portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. After you.
Wait, don't we do this all together?
Maybe I should go in first because I'm the best talker.
Sure.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so smart.
Yeah, super smart and tall.
You got this, Mike Ikand.
You know, I heard the taller you are, the better talker you are.
Yeah.
So this will go swimmingly, and they just
Yeah.
go full worm and just like worm their way through the portal.
This whole time I've been imagining Mike Ikand having like Lady Rainicorn physics, basically.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
like somehow they loop-de-loop into it.
Mhm.
It's weirdly liquid looking.
Yeah.
Why did that give me Little Nightmares vibes though? Wait a minute.
You slither on through. Do the rest of you just follow right
Yeah.
away?
Yeah.
Mike Ican, you're the first to hear. So, had a little adventure in my dungeon, huh? As you are now right smack dab in the middle of the house. You see the front door right in front of you, but in between you and the front door, 12 witches, a whole bunch of zombie security guards, and Madame Dupont, and the head of security.
What time is it?
It is 4:55. 4:58.
Okay.
Oh.
And the rest of you all follow out. The whole party crowd shushes. Everyone stops and looks at you as like this like hot cursed honey like bubbles out of the pot and right onto the floor. Madame Dupont says, I sniffed you out from the beginning.
That's not
What are
very
we
nice.
gonna
I
do with
feel like
you?
Thank you.
The head of security takes off his helmet to reveal there is no head. And he does pull out his
Darn.
sword finally, and he says, "Let's add them to the pot." With that, they're all going to converge on you. You have seconds to decide what to do.
I will rip off my shirt and flex.
Bruto's gonna grab a handful of honey and spray it across all of them.
Amazing.
Like on the floor or on them or
okay.
yeah.
I go for the I like try to copy and do the same, but in the eyes, like.
Uh-huh.
But there's one with no head, so there's no eyes for there. But everybody else.
Okay. And then Shahad and Makaikand.
How big is the pot?
It's like picture those big like those spheres outside of Target. It's like that.
Oh,
That's so specific, but we all
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about.
okay.
Right.
I have a second question. Is there like a chandelier or something? in
There's a
this room?
chandelier.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Let's see here. Who's on top? I think it's Mike at this point. Mike goes, the pot's no wait. The pot's behind the pot's behind us. Grab it. And kind of fumbles and tries to like latch onto the pot, and Mike reaches for a chandelier to try and swing over everyone toward the front door.
Oh my goodness. Last is Shahad. What are you doing?
Shahad, I feel like he needs more carnage. That one taste in the pool was not enough.
Yes. Every single person roll bear. the 2 honey badgers, you get to roll carnage, which means you roll 2d6 and take the lower, and Tulio, you get to roll muscle.
I would actually like to use my grizzly ability, Terrify.
Terrify, even better.
I'm scaring people with my abs. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Nice.
I also
Oh, I didn't-
succeeded
oh,
with a
I'm
4.
sad. I'm sad.
I believe I succeeded. That is a 3. Yes.
I rolled a 6 and a 5.
Oh.
I also rolled a 6 and a 5.
Okay, so we have how many successes here?
3, I think.
3. Here's what happens. The 2 honey badgers, you dip your hands and start flinging honey. It's like splashing all over the place. The witch is like, ugh! One of them like shoots off a spell. A window explodes. The Mike Ikand, you swing over the chandelier. Are you bringing the pot with you? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think that's the plan. That Mike and would be holding the pot through the shirt, and Mike would be holding onto the chandelier, and they would swing over everyone.
They swing across like Indiana Jones with the pot, and fly over everyone. Let's see. Rudo, were you flinging too?
I was flinging honey.
Yeah, you were flinging, and you get it in like one witch's eye. She spins around and like blows up like 4 other witches. And also the last person, Madame Dupont and the headless security guard man. They see you do this, and they're about to run up and grab you, and then like something stops, and they both look over, and Tulio's abs are glistening in the moonlight. Shing! They like cut through the air, basically.
And I say, hey, what's up? But it comes out as
the headless security guard fully falls apart into pieces. He dies on the spot.
Oh my god.
That's not the first time that's happened.
Oh my god, why?
Exactly like that.
Everybody starts pouring out of the party. People are running and pushing each other. 2
advantage of
Elvises
the
are
chaos.
fighting. And it's the perfect time to escape.
Escape.
Start running.
Like I can separate into the 3 pandas again, and just like
This roll.
they like Pikmin it out. They like, all pick it up and just.
You're all pouring out. It's chaos. There are random explosions for some reason. You see ghosts flying out of the windows. And as you escape, you hear Madame Dupont's voice yell, "Get them! Stop them now!" You also hear honking as definitely Tommy Bananas is parked right outside has now hitched the dumpster back onto the motorcycle and is parked outside. And you see him wave over. Come on. You pass by the gargoyle, and it goes, oh no, pulls out a gun, starts loading it, and starts shooting at you all. You hear as you all get on this motorcycle. Now with Mothman. Mothman jumps in the dumpster. Who's in the dumpster with him? We're gonna say it's the same thing as before.
Yeah.
So you're all chilling, and with that you drive off into the sunset.
Nice.
Now with the biggest score that Bearkind has seen. A little cutaway as you go back to the slippery slope. All of you unload off of the motorcycle, and Tommy Banana says, "Go on inside. I'm gonna bring this around back, and you can help me haul it in. All right?" If no one has any objections, you just go inside and
Nah, I go with him.
go with him.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll help you out, you know.
Yeah, least you could do. You did give us
You hooked us
the
up with the
big
job.
vroom. You did help. You
Yeah.
did give us the big vroom in the job.
Yeah.
Mike Ikand, you would see like they suit up again, and that slowly just rises back up to like it's tall, like full 12 feet, and looks down and says, "Yeah, we'll come with you too."
I'm just gonna go have my salmon pile. I just go inside.
I will also take part in the salmon. The salmon.
Salmon.
With you all having decided on what you're doing, half of you going inside the barn, half of you staying behind. You see now Tommy Bananas looks back at you, and you notice it's not even Tommy Bananas you're looking at. Someone very short in Tommy Bananas clothes. And he's like, and a little goblin darts out of the trench coat, leaving behind a fedora with bananas on it. And with that, you have successfully completed the heist.
Damn it, Jennifer, you tried.
Wait, but what happened to Tommy Bananas?
That's the real question.
That sounds like a him problem.
Mm-hmm.
All
He was
right.
always with us.
Good job.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
in spirit.
Thank you, everyone. Can we get a round of applause for Z? What a wonderful session.
Great job.
Great.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
That was great. Thank you.
Y'all,
Thank you.
this
Thank
was
you so
Z's
much.
first DM stream on GM stream on stream.
It's awesome.
This
Congratulations.
was such a good party.
Congrats.
Y'all were so fun.
We're gonna do some outros here, and so please tell me who you are, where we can find you, what your favorite part of the session was, and we're gonna go around. Then we're gonna have a little break and get ready for our next session, which is going to be Monster Hearts 2. It is going to be a very, very different vibe from what we've been doing here. It's gonna be very gritty and dark and kind of slutty, and it's gonna be really fun. So please tell me all about you, and we'll start with A Minstrel's Tale.
Hello, everyone. I am Momo, and you can find me over at Twitter at A Minstrel's Tale and Twitch at Minstrel's Tale. I was Nita, the honey badger thief today, and my favorite part, honestly, the whole damn thing was awesome. This was my first time playing, and this was such an excellent group to run with. So thank you all. The dynamic was so good. So thank you. It was great.
Thank you.
Very, very proud of my fellow thief.
Yes, I loved your two dynamic. It was very perfect, and they literally decided it right before stream.
Mhm.
Very good
Super
improv.
Yeah,
impressive.
that was great.
Speaking of Neon Raiden.
Hi guys. Once again, I'm Abby or Neon Raiden. You can find me on Twitter at neon_Raiden. I think my favorite part of the entire of the session was honestly just the amount of improv that we did. That was super, super fun. It was my first time playing Honey Heist. I never expected it to be this much improv, but I'm really glad it did have that much improv. It just made it that much funnier.
Yeah.
And for a first stream game, I couldn't have asked for a better group. So honestly, thank you guys.
Thank
Aw,
you. You were great.
thank you. You
You
were
were
great
super
too.
great.
Yeah,
Super great.
Yeah, you're
honestly.
awesome.
a natural. Next, we have Carrie.
Hello, I'm Ms. Elania or Carrie or Ms. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You can find me on Twitter, on all the social media places, Instagram, TikTokies. I don't post TikTok that much. Anyway, that's where I am. I was playing Rudo, who I was actually going to plan on her accent being fake, but it never really came up. But in any case, I had a great time. The whole game was really, really fun. I think my favorite part of the stream was, or of the game was, I don't know, there's so many. I love the door. Mr. Barnaby.
Mr. Barnaby.
Mr. Barnaby was great. The zombies, the guard, everything was fantastic. But I loved the door, and I loved the forbidden tax.
That was so funny.
That was fun.
Excellent. Thank you. Next, we have Dom.
Hi, I'm Dom or Metazoa. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch, and sometimes Instagram and TikTok as Metazoa54321. It is now linked in the chat, as well as my Twitch name. I just sent a message in there. This was great. This was a lot of fun. I didn't really know what I was getting into playing 3-in-1 character. and it truly was like something else. I think just trying to be as imaginative as possible and throwing out all the wild things you could do with like 3 people stacked together is just like something you just don't get to do too often in these games, I feel like. So it's just like, yeah, that was sick. And just like the entire adventure was really great. It was just a lot of fun.
Excellent. Thank you. And our GM and bear enthusiast, Z.
Hi, I am Z or Zach. You can find me on Twitter at ZachDevs. You can find me where else? What do I do besides that? You're gonna find me here at some point pretty soon. Next week for Blind and Blight.
Tuesday.
Ooh.
As a player next time, but this was tons of fun. First time GMing on stream, I could not have asked for a better group. This was the improv, the silliness was perfect, and Stella's production, as always, was top notch. What is my favorite part? Honestly, everything that y'all decided to do at the first door with the gargoyle, it was just peak. Everyone was doing something, and it was all weird. I loved it. Yeah, this is amazing. Thank you so much, Stella, for having me on the channel to stream today, and we're all very excited to see part 2 of tonight's little event.
Thank you. I'm Stella Luna. If this is the first time we're meeting, welcome. Hope you've enjoyed the show. A free way that you can support the channel is giving us a follow. That's very free. Words are hard. That's a free way, a super free way to get notifications for when we go live and do more content like this. We run community games as well, so if you want to play in a game like this, you are more than welcome to join us. The fastest and easiest way to get the information is to join our Discord or follow us on Twitter. Super free. Also, thank you to our Patreons. Because of them, everything that we do here is possible. They help fund all of our different shows and get people paid. And my favorite part, I think my favorite part was the dumpster in the very beginning, because I feel like that really helps me get an idea of like the vibe of what today was going to be like. But my favorite NPCs were the security guards and their zombie voices, and they're just like, just stop. Please, what are you doing?
Enough.
Don't touch that.
You know, I love that so much.
Don't pick someone's wallets.
Yeah.
It's got pictures of my family in it. Why would you take someone's wallet? You know, it's just.
What are you doing?
It was so
So
good.
good.
That was really good.
I
yeah.
loved all your NPCs, Z. Just beautiful. But we're going to get ready here for our next session. We're going to be doing Cleo's arbitration, and that's going to be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to have a little break here in between. That'll give us time to grab some food, do some stretching, especially if you've been here with us since the beginning. I'd really appreciate it if y'all can like and retweet this. The vibe is going to be very different. The themes I'll get into once we get started, but it's going to be very messy. It's going to be very gritty. And yeah, I just thought it'd be more appropriate to have something. Oh no, I put the palette cleanser before
It's okay.
the meal.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
okay.
It's
all
okay.
right.
Yeah, you can just
It's
load up the
okay.
VOD of this, I guess, afterwards or something. I don't know.
You can just watch us again, round
Yeah.
2.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah.
But thank you so much for being here, and we will be back here very shortly.